Welcome to Yolk Everywhere, episode 11. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Trevor.
And over in our guest chair we have...
I'm Jesse.
We have Jesse.
Anything you want to say, Jesse?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Anything you want to share about yourself?
I am
An alcoholic?
an alcoholic.
I'm glad you felt comfortable enough.
First step is admitting you have the problem.
Yeah.
This episode is going to be a little different than our other ones. I'm kidding.
This is an intermission.
Intervention. There will be no intermission.
My bad.
Intervention. My bad. Not yet, at least.
We're getting there.
Okay, well speaking of intervening, I'm going to intervene and say, let's talk about news now.
Kyle, what's the weather like outside?
Oh, of course. Looking out the window, I see that it's cloudy. It's kind of dreary out.
Do you see any meatballs?
Ooh.
No, but I'm sure there's a chance.
Oh!
Because it looks like it could rain meatballs any minute.
Minute?
It's once again, like last week, it's about room temperature outside, I'd say, from my hand on the screen.
What temperature is our room, Kyle?
68.4. So it's I'd say give or take 5 degrees.
It's quite the range.
Might want to make it 10.
Give or take 100 degrees.
And Kyle, since you're by the windowsill, do you want to give us a cactus update?
It is still in the red cup. That's not a solo cup from last episode. I'm going to transfer it out of the cup and back into its plastic fancy wrapping.
And has it been watered?
It got watered last episode. Only needs to be watered once a month.
What's its name? You didn't name your cactus?
Phyllis.
Oh!
That's her name.
Phyllis the cactus.
Yeah. Alright, now that we've covered the weather and the cactus report, the Phyllis report, let's move on to our headlines for this week. So, just a reminder, some are fake, some are real. Jesse and Trevor have to guess whether or not they are true or false.
Do I get points for, saying it beforehand, quickly? I can, guess
not-
it's fake.
This isn't a
It's
game.
kind of it's a binary.
This isn't a game, it's real life.
There are games in real
Damn.
life.
Oh. This is news. Anyway, so first we have front half of a car was towed out of the Mississippi River.
True.
True, I can say true.
It's false.
No.
Alright.
Okay.
Next, this kind of relates to what we were doing earlier because we were watching Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the show. Danny DeVito Day is a new holiday in New Jersey.
I have a feeling it's made up because we were watching it not more than 10 minutes ago. I feel like that Danny DeVito was just kind of on the top of your mind. I'm going to say false.
I gotta get one right at least by just saying true all the time, so...
I thought that last week, and I got them all wrong.
I'm gonna go with true here, and if I don't get a word right away, I'm gonna give up.
It is true.
Ooh! Ooh!
0 for 2.
Danny DeVito Day in New Jersey. I don't know what day it is, though. But it's a thing. Alright, next. Woman was arrested after walking into a police station and defecating on the commissioner's desk.
True.
At least one of us should get it right, so at least, we get points. So I'm just going with false.
So you're always just going to say the opposite of Trevor. Alright, well, you get the points because it's false.
Yes!
I made that one up.
I'm 0 for 3. Oh no.
Alright, and our last one. Come on, Trevor. Let's see if you can get this one. Pizza Man gets a $180,000 settlement after being crushed by 400 pounds of cheese.
I'm just going to go with the
True.
opposite of Trevor here.
True.
It's going to be the right answer, so false.
It's true. You get 1 point this time,
Yes.
Trevor.
I didn't strike out 2 weeks in a row. Well, I guess I did because there were 3 strikes, but it's a bad metaphor.
I thought you said Shrek out. I was like, wait, what?
No.
Is there, what are there, 5 right now?
5 Shreks?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I think there's only 4. Because the last one was forever after. Alright, well, I think now's a good time to mention our product placement for the week.
This week, our product placement is us. We have a new exciting opportunity for our listeners.
What?
For just the low price of $4, you can get a full 1 minute length advertisement on our finale episode of Yolk Everywhere, which is next week.
Yes.
So, we're sponsoring ourselves.
Would you like to share your Venmo?
It is my name, Trevor Smith, and then 2146. No space, no caps, nothing.
Trevor Smith 2146. Well, we'll have it in the description.
Also, look at the Yolk Everywhere Instagram page.
Yes. But this week's unofficial product placement is hats.
Yes.
They cover your head.
I usually wear a hat.
Yeah, that's
I'm
why
wearing mine right now.
That's why I picked it this week, because I figured you'd be wearing a hat.
And you
But
showed
you're
it
not.
without a hat on.
But luckily, since it's our unofficial product placement, we have some here. Take one.
How do you like it?
Oh, a bucket hat. What am I supposed to do with it? I'm supposed to look at it. Am I supposed to give my opinion on it? It's a very nice bucket hat. It has a... Oh, it's very well made, too. Think about it. It's made by New Era.
Well, that doesn't really matter. We're just
One size fits most. It's
Does it fit you? Are you most?
I don't know. It's also the thing for condoms too. One size fits most.
Well, that's not our product placement this week.
Maybe next time. Do you enjoy the hat?
I think so. I have too much hair right now, so I can't really get the full experience.
You know, they say the solution to too much hair is cutting it.
Yeah,
That's what they say.
Or shaving
I'm getting there.
it? Getting there.
Shave some, cut the rest.
Is that on purpose?
No.
So, moving on, we are going on to our guest segment.
What?
Jesse, what's our guest segment this week?
Well, as a part of the esports club here, I chose to do some esports, which is electronic sports, which is any competitive gaming scene. I think. I'm pretty sure.
So what is your game of choice when competing?
Oh, I am currently on the Overwatch team. I have a lanyard here that has some characters of Overwatch on it.
Is that a gorilla?
Yeah, there's a gorilla. There's a German guy in armor, whatever. There's a literal pig, like a man pig. And a...
Big man?
Man bear pig?
I don't know if he's a bear, but he's pretty big, so he might be a bear.
Maybe.
And then there's a very strong lady. Very strong.
I am a fan of the NFL games on consoles. Those are some pretty fun ones. You know, you get down by a lot, and then you're on your own 30-yard line, fake punt. And you fake punt enough. No, fake field goal. You fake field goal from your 30. Fake field goal enough. One time you do a real field goal. You throw the opponent off. 70-yard kick.
That's some big mood plays. Very big mood.
Wait, so is an esport, is it a video game that is a sport? Or
No, it's
I'm
any
confused.
competitive.
What
I actually saw a competitive Madden basketball. I don't even know if it's like a basketball thing. Like they are like competing for money. I like saw like an ad on Twitch.
Oh.
It was like the first one. I don't know.
For summer, me and my friends got very much into the competitive Melee playing, but we never went to any events or watched any. We just decided to get good at Melee.
I actually know a guy here who like
Super Smash Bros. Maybe?
Yes.
yeah,
I was sorry to interrupt Jesse, but
it's okay.
I was at one point I was really into Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I'm pretty sure I could have like done competitions with that. I feel like I was pretty good at that at one point.
Melee is kind of where it's at, though.
Well, but it was when Brawl was
it's-
new, so it was really in then.
Mm.
And I was pretty good at it. Sorry, continue your story.
Oh. Well, I was just saying I knew a guy who basically actually goes around and plays in tournaments and wins money.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I know a few guys that would play in tournaments, but they wouldn't win.
He like has his own specialized controller, and he's like, yeah, if you change your controller, you just change everything.
That sounds like cheating to me, but whatever.
Yeah. I mean, if you think that, then basically everyone's cheating, which that might be true.
It's like steroids.
If everyone's cheating, then no one's
gaming.
cheating.
Yeah. You can't fire them all, though you can't really fire them in the first place. So
They're not jobs, they're competitions. You can disqualify them.
But
Do you
then
get
they
drug
beat-
tested for video gaming?
They inspect your controller first. Like, oh, it looks like you moved the X button to the Y button spot. Can't play. You have two B buttons. Nope.
I feel like both of those things would like make it harder.
I don't know what kind of mods he's talking about.
Apparently, like the most important part of the controller is like the one of the joysticks that has like the octagon, I think.
The C stick,
Yeah.
Wait,
the yellow one.
what
No,
game
wait,
system are we talking about?
You're talking about like the GameCube controller?
I think so.
Yeah, GameCube controller. If you play with the Wii remote,
Wait.
it's a big thumbs down.
Wait.
Don't play.
How is the C stick useful?
You attack with it.
You do?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
it's like quick directional attacks.
Yeah.
Damn.
Some people think it's cheating. I think it's on the controller, and if I could beat you with it, and you think it's cheating, then you're just
poor
kind of
sport.
bad
Just poor
at
sport.
the game.
You're just poor sport. That's cheating.
It's true. It's true. Though I'm pretty bad at the game, so
I always play as Kirby.
But apparently, like the angle in which like the controller's made, like the angle of that thing, is very important. Just because like there's like areas in which you have to hold it in the exact right way for a sword move to come up. So I thought that was interesting. 'Cause I didn't know that.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's what I said.
That was just adding on.
Reiterating.
Crazy.
Ooh, lightning. God, I think we might.
Breaking news: there was some lightning.
Thank you for the weather update.
I didn't see it, but I heard there was lightning.
I mean, you
Who
can't
was
really
your
hear
source?
lightning.
My source was Trevor Smith.
Oh. Okay.
Can you back that up?
I cannot confirm or deny.
All right. Well, I think now that we're talking about stuff that's not with the guest segment, let's move on.
What's the next segment, Kyle?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Do you have more?
Nope.
Okay. We're on to controversial questions now.
This is back from the first episode, if
Yes.
anyone remembers.
I believe we introduced the segment then as controversial questions with Joe, but
Joe is not here.
yeah, we don't want him here.
Yes.
I mean, my first name starts with J too, so.
That's good. And there's an
someone
E.
with a J is the beginning of their name.
Oh, yeah.
And E at the
Yes,
end.
if Joe finds a way to redeem himself, maybe he'll be back on. But I don't
Maybe.
know. If
Maybe
you
for
guys
season
heard,
2.
if you heard his last episode, I don't know.
Yeah, he was kind of a problematic guest.
Yes.
Oh.
Anyways, Kyle, what's our first question of the day?
All right, so this one is gonna ruffle a few feathers.
You're cracking up at your own joke.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
I'd say yeah. It's meat between bread.
I'm also gonna go with a yes.
Well, I'm a yes. So,
So there's no
this
feathers
is
were
very
ruffled.
controversial.
All right, how do we up the ante?
Okay, I consider it an open-faced sandwich.
Yeah,
Would you agree?
it's open.
What, a hot dog?
Yeah.
How would it be closed? If it's closed, it's a giant pig in a blanket.
Yeah.
Now think about this though: is a pizza an open-faced sandwich?
No, it's a pizza.
What's different?
It's not bread, it's dough.
What about a burrito? Is that a sandwich?
No, it's a burrito.
What about a Pop-Tart?
A Pop-Tart. I'd say Pop-Tart is more like a pastry.
I can see that.
What about a calzone?
That's a taco. Because it's like a triangle shape. No. It's a quesadilla. Calzone's quesadilla.
Quesadilla's a sandwich.
Is it?
I'd say definitely yes.
I guess then by the transitive property, a calzone is a sandwich.
And since a calzone is essentially a folded pizza,
Is a pizza is an open-faced sandwich. Wait, or is pizza just toast?
Oh my god, is toast an open-faced sandwich?
no, because
I
you don't.
guess it's
No,
just
no,
water on toast.
because you don't toast. You don't toast.
Okay, if you put something on toast, it's an open-faced sandwich, right?
Yeah, because it's just bread and not another piece of bread on top of it.
All right, I guess we got that.
Wait, what
question
about
answered.
a bagel?
Yeah, it's bread. Bagel is bread.
I always couldn't get past like the open-faced sandwich thing.
I like the bagel sandwiches.
Have you ever not bought but like made pizza bagels? Like you get just a bagel, you put marinara sauce on it, put some cheese on it, pop it in the microwave.
I've always just gotten the small mini ones.
I remember they used to like have pizza bagels at the marketplace for flex meals. I just got a bunch of those. And I just threw them away. Great.
Also, for anyone listening, share any opinions you have on these questions in the comments.
Yes,
Because we can maybe ruffle a few feathers here.
Oh, yeah. I can argue this sandwich thing all day. I'm ready.
Well, let's move on.
List other sandwiches also if you think of more in the comments.
Turkey sandwich.
Oreos.
No, like how we did Pop-Tarts and pizza, like that. Not list every kind of sandwich you know.
Okay. All right, next question. Are sporks worth it?
I don't think so.
I personally have a spork, and I would prefer a fork.
What about a spoon?
I don't think spoons are worth it.
Oh, so you're saying instead of having spoons and forks, we should have sporks and forks?
I just say cut out the spoon.
Yeah.
You don't need a
Are
spoon.
you saying only fork?
Yes.
Like a world with only forks and knives?
Basic.
So when you're having soup,
No, just don't eat soup. Soup's
like-
kind of gross.
I like. What about chicken noodle soup?
Is it soup?
That's true.
I like chicken noodle.
Is it soup?
I like soup.
Soup's gross.
Okay, I think that should be our
If you
first
really
question.
like soup that much, you can just drink it like a
Like an animal.
like.
Do it.
But I like having like small bite-sized soup.
So just sip a little bit. Put it in a cup.
Well, then there's also stuff floating around in it.
Then eat it.
With what?
Use a ladle. I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine with ladles.
That's a spoon.
No.
What?
I disagree.
It's just a big. It's just a big deep spoon.
No, it's not big. I've seen big spoons, and that's not a big spoon.
See, like the angle of depression in a ladle is far greater than that of a spoon.
Well, I'd like to say that sometimes sporks are useful.
Ooh. Ooh.
Like,
They're
Well,
just
when-
not useful as forks, though.
What,
Or
like when
spoons.
I'm thinking when eating like chopped up food and like something that's
Chopped up what?
like, okay, let's say you have like a bunch of chopped up chicken on your plate, and then you also have some mashed potatoes. Scoop some mashed potatoes, stab a piece of chicken, and eat it.
Do you not eat
In
mashed
one bite.
potatoes with a fork?
Eat.
You know why mashed potatoes were invented?
No.
Because the French wanted to find a way to keep their peas from rolling off of their forks. So they would put mashed potatoes on the fork, stick it in the peas, eat it. So if you eat mashed potatoes with a spoon, guess what? You're wrong.
No, I'm saying spork,
Yeah, that's half spoon. You're half wrong.
which means I'm half right.
Yeah, the fork part. I don't see. I don't think it's worth it at all. I don't.
Okay, I guess I can kind of agree.
What about like a spork knife? Like that also has like the jagged edge.
That sounds like you'd cut your mouth when eating. Like, are you talking about the jagged edge is on like the spoon part?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd like cut your mouth when eating.
I have one of those too.
And you'd end up like the Joker.
I mean, I don't think it's that sharp.
Well, okay, I guess maybe.
It's like a lesser version. Well, it's same as the spork. It's like a lesser version of a fork, spoon, and knife. It's like they just don't do their job well
It's like
as well.
the classic Parks and Rec Ron Swanson, don't half-ass two things, whole-ass one thing.
So what's the one thing that's being whole-assed?
Fork.
Okay. So you heard it here first, folks. The only thing you need is a fork.
Maybe a knife.
Possibly
the only
illegal.
thing you need is a fork. All right. And Jesse, would you like to say the last controversial question?
Yes.
Okay.
If I can remember it.
All right.
Just give me a couple seconds.
Or would you like to, Trevor?
I don't remember what we decided was the last question.
Okay, it's when is public nudity acceptable?
I forgot. I should have remembered.
How do we forget that question?
Well, I'll just go with the old. You're in a forest and you have to go to the bathroom really badly, and it's like public property, right? So you just take down your pants and start going.
Just to be clear, we're not talking full-on nudity, right?
I mean, you
could argue it if you could think of one.
Well, yeah, I can't. Because if you're in a forest and you gotta pee, I wouldn't take off all my clothes and pee.
What if you live in the forest?
Then you're probably not human.
What if you're camping and need to bathe in a river or lake?
Do you not have a house?
Camping.
Yeah, but how long are you camping for?
I don't know. By the way, if you
5
camp
years.
with a trailer, you're cheating.
Yeah, that's just some bullshit.
Okay. Can we think of any?
I mean, you did the burning building one.
Oh yeah, if a building's on fire and all your clothes get burned off and you run out so you don't die, should you get arrested? I don't know, Kyle seemed pretty stark. There's no acceptable reason to be fully nude.
I think that's pretty acceptable.
Is that an acceptable reason?
We have some breaking news with the weather. There's a tornado warning.
Oh boy.
Do we know what we're supposed to do?
Is it a hawk alert?
No, it's an emergency alert on my phone.
I think we're fine.
Oh, okay, it's until 8:15 and it's 7:30ish now. We're fine.
Anyways,
There'd be sirens
We'll see it
if
coming.
there's a real problem.
We have
the RA on duty would come and get us.
Yeah.
We're going to floor 0 finally. LL.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's open the window to see if we can hear sirens. Oh,
There's still people just casually walking outside though. Oh, there's a scream.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't know. That's it for controversial questions. We'll be right back after we figure out the protocol for tornadoes.
Yeah, we'll also have Yahoo Answers, and we'll answer the question of what we're supposed to do now, and then we'll do our outro. We'll be back, maybe, if we don't die. All right, we are back. The tornado sirens are still going off, and it's raining now, and there's lightning.
God damn it. Okay,
Well, I guess we gotta.
that's the end of our episode then.
Yep.
We tried to finish, but we have to go now.
Yep.
Thanks for tuning in to episode 11,
I'm
Jesse.
sure we'll be
May I
fine.
have
See you
your
next week.
attention, please?
Wait.
May I have your attention, please? A tornado warning has been issued for this area. A tornado warning
Okay, thanks for
has been
tuning in.
issued for this area. Please take all appropriate safety actions.
Bye.